What's up, guys? I wanted to bring you guys my NXT War Games Takeover review. So let's get right into it. So to start off NXT War Games, we start off with Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno in a pretty quick match. I mean, as soon as the bell rang, Matt Riddle hit Cassius Ohno with a flying knee strike to the face. 1, 2, 3. Matt Riddle quickly disposes of Cassius Ohno, and that's a pretty much done deal. So Matt Riddle kicks off NXT Takeover War Games against Cassius Ohno, and Matt Riddle picks up a really quick win over Cassius Ohno to kick off NXT Takeover War Games. The second match of the night was Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship. This was a pretty good match. I did enjoy this match between Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games for the NXT Women's Championship. This was a pretty good match. I mean, this match was pretty good. I did like it. I did enjoy it. Both women put their heart and soul on the line tonight. I mean, both women absolutely did a great job. This match was great. I did enjoy it for what it was worth. I mean, this match was great. I mean, both women absolutely looked great tonight in the match. And, I mean, Kairi Sane went for her flying elbow off the top rope. Shayna Baszler picks up the first fall of the 2 out of 3 falls match that she had with Kairi Sane tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games for the NXT Women's Championship. So you had Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler in a 2 out of 3 falls match tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. This match was great, really fun to watch, very entertaining. I did like this match. Shayna Baszler picked up the first win over Kairi Sane with a Karakuda clutch. So Shayna Baszler picks up the first fall in the 2 out of 3 falls match tonight with Kairi Sane at NXT TakeOver War Games. And then Kairi Sane picks up the second fall with with a schoolboy roll up of Shayna Baszler. So Kairi Sane picks up the second fall of the night at NXT TakeOver War Games between her and Shayna Baszler tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. Kairi Sane picked up the second fall with a schoolboy roll up over Shayna Baszler. And then the third fall of the match was Kairi Sane went to the top trying to hit the flying elbow again on Kairi Sane. The two horsewomen got involved in this match with Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane, and they ended up costing Kairi Sane the win. Kairi Sane went to jump off the top rope for the elbow. Shayna Baszler catches her and completely just absolutely chokes out Kairi Sane tonight for the win at NXT TakeOver War Games. And Shayna Baszler continues to reign as your NXT Women's Championship tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games in a really great match. This was fun to watch. I did enjoy it. Second match of the night was the second match of the night was this was the third match of the night was George Gargano versus Aleister Black. This was a really great match tonight between Aleister Black and George Gargano tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. This was a absolutely fantastic match. These two men laid it on the line tonight in a really great match, fun to watch, very entertaining. High spots, great spots in the match. Aleister Black and Joey Gargano absolutely had one of the best matches tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. These two men absolutely destroyed each other. This match was great. I enjoyed it. Absolutely fantastic match. Very fun to watch, man. I mean, this match between Joey Gargano and Aleister Black tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. absolutely awesome, man. Absolutely great match between the two. I did enjoy it for what it was worth. This match was awesome, man. This was a great match. I mean, very fun, very entertaining. Both men absolutely just destroyed each other in the match. And Aleister Black ends up picking up the win over Joe Gargano with two Black Mass kicks tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. Both men, like I said, absolutely destroyed each other in this match tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. In this match with Joe Gargano and Aleister Black, these men absolutely destroyed each other. Great match, fun to watch. I mean, Joy Gargano and Aleister Black absolutely put on a great match. Very fun to watch. And Aleister Black picks up the win over Joy Gargano with two Black Mass kicks tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. And Aleister Black is your new #1 contender for the NXT Championship. So Aleister Black will be facing Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Championship. So let's go with Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa. Another great match. These two guys, man, absolutely great match tonight. This match was awesome. I enjoyed this match. Very awesome, very fun to watch. These men absolutely had a great match tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. Absolutely awesome match between the Velveteen Dream and Tommaso Ciampa tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. These two guys absolutely beat the holy hell out of each other. Great match, great spots in the match as well. I mean, these two men absolutely destroyed each other. These two guys destroyed each other tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. This match was absolutely awesome. Very fun to watch. Very entertaining, man. Tommaso Ciampa and Velveteen Dream absolutely had a great match tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. These two absolutely had a great match. Very fun to watch, man. This match was awesome tonight. So you had Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa at NXT TakeOver War Games for the NXT Championship. This was a very good match to watch. Very fun to watch, man. Very entertaining. These two guys absolutely destroyed each other. And Tommaso Ciampa ends up picking up the win over the Velveteen Dream in a very awesome match. I mean, these two guys, oh my gosh, man. What can I say about this match? Absolutely amazing. Now, let's talk about NXT. Let's talk about the main event of NXT War Games. This was the best main event NXT has ever put on. One of the best NXT War Games matches I have ever seen. This match was all out. All the men absolutely destroyed each other. This was the best NXT War Games main event I have ever seen, hands down. This match was absolutely awesome at NXT TakeOver War Games tonight. In the main event was the NXT TakeOver War Games between the Undisputed Era and Ricochet and the War Raiders and Pete Dunne. This was a absolutely all-out brawl. These guys absolutely destroyed each other tonight in the main event of NXT TakeOver War Games. This match was awesome, man. These guys absolutely stole the show. This was a great main event. I mean, if I have to give this show a rating, I'm going 8. I'm going 10 out of 10 for tonight for NXT TakeOver War Games. So I'm giving NXT TakeOver War Games a 10 out of 10. Absolutely great show. Very fun to watch. Great show tonight. Guys, if you guys are not watching NXT, guys, you should be, because NXT is the best show by far. Hands down, better than the main roster. This show tonight for NXT TakeOver War Games, absolutely awesome. Brilliant show. Triple H is doing a great job down there in NXT. And, I mean, he knows what he's doing, man. Because tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games, the main event for NXT TakeOver War Games was absolutely awesome. This match, main event, NXT TakeOver War Games, Undisputed Era versus the War Raiders, Pete Dunne and Ricochet. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant main event. I loved it. Very fun to watch. Awesome, entertaining match. It entertained me to the very end, man. Great spots in this match. All guys destroyed each other. This match was awesome, man. And the team of Pete Dunne, War Raiders, and Ricochet ended up picking up the win over the Undisputed Era tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games in the main event for NXT TakeOver War Games tonight. This match was absolutely awesome. The main event for NXT TakeOver War Games between Undisputed Era, Pete Dunne, the War Raiders, and Ricochet. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant match, man. Great show. 10 out of 10 tonight for NXT TakeOver War Games. This show gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Great show. I love this show tonight, man. These matches were absolutely great. I mean, the only one that really kind of soured me was Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. That's the only match that really soured me. I didn't really get into. And the other match I hated was Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. I hated that. That was not. I didn't really care about that. But the best three matches of the night was Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Championship. Joe Gargano versus Aleister Black. And the main event of War Games, NXT TakeOver War Games tonight between the Undisputed Era and the team of the War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. This was absolutely great main event tonight between the NXT brand. I mean, the Undisputed Era and the team of the War Raiders, Ricochet, Pete Dunne, absolutely destroyed each other. And the War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne ended up picking up the win over Undisputed Era tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games. This was a great show tonight. NXT TakeOver War Games was a absolutely awesome show. Great show, hands down. So 10 out of 10. I'm going to give NXT TakeOver War Games a 10 out of 10 for me tonight. I love the show. Very fun to watch. The only two matches I hated was the Matt Riddle match and the Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler match. Other than that, the match with Velveteen Dream was good, and the match with Joe Gargano and Aleister Black was good, and the main event with the Undisputed Era versus the War Raiders, Ricochet and Pete Dunne in the NXT TakeOver War Games match tonight in the main event. Absolutely awesome. I enjoyed this match. Great match tonight. Absolutely awesome. This show was great. This show was awesome. Best show NXT has ever seen. I've ever seen by far, hands down. So guys, if you guys like my NXT TakeOver War Games review, hit that thumbs up and leave it down in the comment section below and tell me what you guys thought about NXT TakeOver War Games tonight. I want to hear your guys' opinions on what you guys thought about NXT TakeOver War Games tonight. Leave that down in the comment section below, and I want to hear what you guys gave NXT TakeOver War Games as a rating tonight down in the comment section below as well. And if you guys like my channel, hit that red button on my channel. I'd appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching my NXT TakeOver review. Thank you guys for watching my NXT TakeOver review. I appreciate it. I love you guys, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow night for Survivor Series. Tomorrow night, WWE main roster review will be coming up tomorrow night. So keep your eyes on my channel for that. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. And like I said, man, tonight, NXT TakeOver War Games. Absolutely great show. Awesome show. Very fun to watch. So NXT TakeOver tonight gets a 10 out of 10 from me. Absolutely awesome show.